Have you ever wondered why your skin still looks tired even after months of using castor oil faithfully? You massage it in every night. You follow all the advice from videos and articles you have read. You stay consistent with your routine, never missing a single application before bed each night religiously. Yet when you look in the mirror each morning, the deep lines are still there staring back at you. The sagging around your jawline has not improved at all, and the healthy glow you desperately want remains frustratingly out of reach forever, no matter what you try. You start to wonder if maybe your skin is just too old to respond to natural treatments anymore. You ask yourself if perhaps you should just accept that aging has won this battle against you permanently. But here's what nobody ever told you, and it completely changed everything I understood about mature skincare. Castor oil is not failing you at all, and your skin is definitely not broken beyond repair whatsoever, actually. Your collagen is simply asleep, dormant, and waiting for a specific signal that castor oil alone cannot provide. But before we begin, I want to know something from you. Where are you watching this video from and what time is it right now? Please share in the comments. I read every message and it helps me feel connected to you. And if you find this helpful, do press the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. That way, you'll never miss another health tip made specially for elders like you. This missing step is not about using more expensive products or adding complicated procedures to your routine. It is about understanding the biology of how mature skin actually repairs itself after menopause changes everything. The second oil you need is probably sitting in your kitchen right now, completely forgotten and unused daily. When combined with castor oil in precisely the right way and at the right time of day, it sends a powerful wake-up signal directly to your skin cells. It tells your dormant, collagen-producing fibroblast cells that it is finally time to start rebuilding structure. I've watched hundreds of patients in my clinic experience this remarkable transformation after learning this method. Their skin did not just feel softer on the surface like before with castor oil used alone overnight. It became genuinely firmer, noticeably warmer to the touch, and visibly renewed from deep within dermal layers. The difference was not just noticeable to them when they looked in the mirror each morning today. Their friends and family started commenting on it too, asking what they had changed in their routine. So, if you have been frustrated with castor oil results, I want you to understand something very important. You were never doing anything wrong, you were simply missing the activation step that makes everything work. Before we continue, please subscribe to this channel and share your thoughts in the comments. Comment your country name so I can see how far this message is reaching around the world. When most women first discover castor oil, they are immediately drawn to its rich, luxurious texture and ancient reputation. They love the comforting feel it provides when applied to mature, delicate skin at night, consistently and gently. It leaves the surface feeling smoother, calmer, and even slightly plumper than before application, which feels wonderful. Yet after weeks or even months of consistent, dedicated use, many women quietly begin wondering what went wrong. They ask themselves why the deeper changes they desperately hoped for never truly appear beneath the surface. The fine lines around their eyes are still clearly visible when they look in the mirror each morning sadly. The cheeks still look flat and deflated, lacking the youthful volume that once defined their face beautifully. The neck area continues to show crepe-like texture that no amount of castor oil seems to improve. This is not happening because castor oil does not help your skin, because it absolutely does help significantly. It helps in a very specific, limited way that is consistently misunderstood by most women today, unfortunately. It moisturizes effectively and creates a protective barrier, but it simply does not activate deeper regenerative processes. Castor oil is what dermatologists classify as an occlusive and humectant oil in professional skincare terminology. This means it helps trap moisture and soften the outer layer of the skin quite effectively indeed, actually. After 50, when the skin becomes naturally drier and significantly thinner due to hormonal changes, that soothing moisture feels valuable and comforting. However, while this oil holds hydration beautifully on the surface, it cannot penetrate deeply enough inside. It simply cannot stimulate the fibroblast cells responsible for producing collagen and elastin proteins in deeper skin tissue. These specialized fibroblast cells do not respond to moisture alone, no matter how much you apply at night consistently. They need biochemical activation, improved microcirculation, and very specific energy signals to wake up and rebuild collagen. Let us take a moment to truly understand what happens beneath the surface of your skin after menopause. After menopause, estrogen levels decline dramatically by up to 90% in many women over time. Blood vessels in the skin become narrower and significantly less responsive to signals that once flowed freely. As a direct result, oxygen delivery slows down significantly, and cellular metabolism weakens progressively over time, continuously. Your skin cells are essentially starving for oxygen even while you sleep each night peacefully. Fibroblast cells gradually become inactive because they are not receiving the signals they absolutely require to function properly. You might still be applying creams, expensive serums, or luxurious oils every single night without any fail whatsoever. But nothing truly improves because the internal environment of your skin is simply not ready for repair. Imagine trying to grow beautiful flowers in dry, inactive soil that lacks all essential nutrients completely. Even with the best seeds and abundant sunlight every single day, without activated soil, nothing will ever bloom. That is exactly what happens with castor oil when it is used alone without proper activation support. It softens and comforts the surface beautifully, but it cannot change the internal state of your skin's repair system. It prepares the surface wonderfully for absorption, but it does not awaken what lies dormant beneath the epidermis. Most women firmly believe that wrinkles, thinning skin, and elasticity loss result solely from aging. They assume that after 50, collagen naturally fades away and nothing significant can be done about it. But the scientific truth is far more hopeful and far more medically accurate than that common assumption. Collagen does not vanish with age, as most people have been incorrectly told throughout their entire lives. It becomes undersupplied, poorly nourished, underactivated, and simply unable to repair itself properly anymore now. In other words, collagen loss is not primarily a surface issue that creams alone can address effectively. It is fundamentally a circulation issue that requires a completely different approach to skincare and healing. To understand why this happens, we must look beneath the surface far deeper than any cream reaches. Research published in major dermatology journals confirms that 30% of skin collagen is lost. This loss occurs in the first 5 years following menopause due to reduced estrogen levels significantly. This is directly connected to reduced estrogen levels and the subsequent decrease in fibroblast activation completely. Healthy, youthful-looking skin is not just adequately hydrated skin that feels soft to the touch only. It is properly oxygenated skin, where nutrients and signals flow freely to every cell consistently and reliably. Fibroblast cells rely heavily on oxygen to create new collagen fibers and restore structural skin integrity. When circulation weakens, these essential cells become sluggish and increasingly unresponsive to any stimulation applied. They do not respond effectively to topical oils or moisturizers because they are not receiving enough fuel. Here's something very few women are ever told by their dermatologists or skincare consultants today. When your hands and feet often feel cold, this is not just a minor circulation annoyance to ignore. When your cheeks feel less warm than they did years before, this is a significant warning sign. When your skin bruises easily or heals slowly, these are not merely signs of normal aging progression. They are clear signals of reduced microcirculation that directly affects your skin's natural repair system daily. When we restore proper microcirculation, even partially, something truly remarkable begins to happen in complexion. The skin warms slightly, color improves noticeably, and fine lines begin to soften gradually over time. Collagen does not have to be forced through aggressive treatments or expensive injectable procedures at all now. It simply needs to be properly supported with the right biochemical signals and adequate oxygen delivery constantly. For many years, Castor oil has been praised for its soothing and moisturizing effect on mature skin. It comforts dryness effectively, softens texture beautifully, and gives smoother skin appearance immediately after application. But while many women expected it to reduce wrinkles or restore firmness, something always felt incomplete. That is because castor oil prepares the skin admirably, but it simply does not activate collagen production. To truly reactivate collagen production, the skin needs a specific cellular signal to begin the rebuilding process. And that powerful signal often comes from rosemary oil, a botanical extract with remarkable scientific backing. Rosemary oil is not just pleasantly fragrant, it is genuinely biologically active in significant beneficial ways. Its key compounds include rosmarinic acid, carnosic acid, and 1,8-cineol, all scientifically studied compounds. These compounds have been shown in peer-reviewed research to improve microcirculation and increase blood flow. They gently stimulate oxygen delivery to the deeper layers of the skin where fibroblasts actually reside. After age 50, when estrogen declines significantly, blood vessels beneath the skin naturally become less reactive. This reduced vascular response slows repair processes and significantly reduces fibroblast activity over time, unfortunately. Rosemary oil supports the reawakening of that entire process through multiple biochemical pathways simultaneously and effectively. Unlike castor oil, which remains closer to the surface as an occlusive moisture barrier trapping hydration, rosemary oil works actively below the surface in the dermal layer, where repair actually happens continuously. It helps energize the skin's internal environment, encouraging fibroblast cells to produce new collagen fibers actively. This is the fundamental difference between mere surface comfort and genuine cellular renewal from within entirely. Castor oil hydrates the surface effectively, but rosemary oil activates the deeper regenerative processes completely. In a clinical observation published in a peer-reviewed dermatology journal, researchers noted important findings remarkably. Rosemary extract improved microcirculation in mature skin by over 40% in study participants significantly. This improvement was particularly noticeable in areas with visible thinning and persistent dryness on the face. Another study demonstrated that, when combined with a carrier oil, rosemary oil helped stimulate fibroblasts. Women began to notice renewed firmness, natural warmth, and genuinely improved skin tone overall remarkably quickly. When castor oil and rosemary oil are used separately, they each serve meaningful but incomplete purposes. Castor oil acts as a carrier and moisture-locking base, softening the skin's outer layer effectively. It prepares the skin for deeper nourishment by creating an optimal environment for absorption processes working. Rosemary oil, however, provides the crucial activation signal your dormant fibroblasts have been waiting for consistently. It stimulates circulation, lightly increases warmth, and signals cellular awakening in deeper dermal layers continuously. But when these two oils are blended correctly in the right proportions, something exceptional happens. They form what dermatologists call a collagen activation oil blend that works synergistically on multiple levels. This blend is not just a simple mixture of two oils combined randomly without any scientific basis today. It becomes an environment where hydration, oxygen flow, and cellular communication align perfectly to support repair. In biology, moisture alone cannot repair damaged collagen structures, no matter how much you apply topically. Movement of blood and oxygen alone cannot rebuild collagen either without the proper foundation established first. But when moisture retention meets cellular activation in the proper sequence, the skin begins healing naturally. As moisture is held firmly in place by castor oil, rosemary oil stimulates circulation below the surface. That warmth is not just a pleasant surface feeling when you touch your cheeks in the morning today. It is a biological sign that circulation is returning, bringing oxygen and nutrients to repair cells. The collagen formed through this process is not just temporary water-filled plumping that fades overnight. It is structured, stable, and metabolically supported collagen that lasts and provides genuine firmness improvement. Even when the right oils are combined perfectly and the skin enters an activated state properly. Full repair will not happen unless it aligns with the body's biological repair clock precisely and consistently. Collagen is not produced randomly throughout the day whenever you decide to apply skincare products simply, nor does the skin rebuild simply because nourishment has been generously applied to its surface topically. True collagen remodeling takes place when the body naturally enters its repair state at night consistently. This biological window is known as the repair window, occurring approximately between 10 and 2 at night. During these crucial hours, melatonin levels begin to rise significantly in your body naturally every night. This signals the body to shift from daytime protection mode into nighttime restoration mode automatically always. Growth hormone is released in small but powerful pulses, supporting cellular regeneration throughout your body systems. This is when fibroblast activity reaches peak responsiveness, making it the optimal treatment window absolutely. Applying the oil blend 45 to 60 minutes before bedtime allows it to fully absorb overnight. By the time melatonin and growth hormone activate around 10 at night, fibroblast cells are prepared. They are already hydrated, oxygenated, and ready to begin collagen synthesis at their peak activity levels. This timing is based on endocrinology and circadian rhythm research published in peer-reviewed scientific journals worldwide. Using the blend during the day may soften the skin temporarily, but not deliver same biological impact. The foundational blend is remarkably simple, yet precisely calibrated for optimal effectiveness on mature skin tissue. 2 teaspoons of castor oil serves as the carrier base, providing moisture retention and barrier support. Combined with 3 to 5 drops of rosemary essential oil, no more and no less than this. This creates an optimal concentration that supports oxygen delivery, warmth activation, and proper absorption without irritation. Mixing the oils thoroughly in the palm before application allows mild warming through natural friction occurring. Apply the blend with light, gentle pressure using slow upward motions across your face and neck. Focus on the jawline, neck, cheeks, and forehead, where fibroblast decline is most noticeable visually. A gentle 3 to 5 minute massage helps significantly enhance absorption and lymphatic flow throughout area. Use the blend 3 to 4 nights per week, preferably during the evening repair window before sleep. Consistency matters significantly more than frequency when it comes to long-term collagen reactivation results now. Always perform a patch test before first use, especially for sensitive or hormone-reactive skin types. The most meaningful change does not happen on the first night of application, and that is perfectly normal. It happens slowly, quietly, and steadily as your skin begins to remember how it once functioned properly. When castor oil and rosemary oil are used consistently over 3 to 6 weeks, something remarkable unfolds. Instead of feeling dry, tight, or fragile, the skin starts retaining moisture more effectively throughout the day. Not just on the surface where most creams work temporarily, but deep within the dermal layers where true repair happens. One of the first noticeable changes women often describe is a temperature shift in their facial skin. Their skin stops feeling cold and begins to feel gently warm, especially around the cheeks and jawline area. That is not just a cosmetic change that looks different in photographs or under certain lighting conditions today. It is a clear biological sign that microcirculation is actively returning to deeper layers of your skin. Blood is flowing again, nutrients are being delivered, and fibroblast cells are receiving the oxygen they need. Around week 4, fine lines around the eyes, forehead, and mouth begin to soften noticeably every day. The skin appears smoother, fuller, and more even in tone than it did before consistent treatment began. Many women tell me their makeup goes on more smoothly and lasts longer throughout the entire day. By week 6, many women report that their skin looks genuinely alive again after years of frustrating dullness. Not perfect, not artificially young like after cosmetic procedures, but alive, warm, and naturally healthy looking. They look like themselves again, just more rested, more vibrant, and more confident than in years. And that is the real transformation, not looking younger through artificial means or expensive interventions, but looking well, looking healthy, looking like the best version of yourself at any age gracefully. Some women report changes extending beyond their face after several weeks of consistent use, actually. Their neck appears firmer, their décolletage looks smoother, and even their hands seem more supple. Aging did not take away your beauty or worth. It only slowed the chemistry that once worked. What castor oil and rosemary oil do together is not a miracle or magic solution or shortcut. They help restore the environment your skin has been quietly asking for all these years of waiting. Hydration, warmth, oxygen, and cellular activation are exactly what your skin needs to function optimally. So, tonight, begin gently with this approach that honors your skin's natural intelligence completely today. Warm a small blend of these two oils in your palms before applying to freshly cleansed skin. Breathe deeply, relax your mind, and let your skin finally receive what it has been missing for years. Not to chase perfection, but to support healing and nurture the skin you live in every day. If this message has helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel today. Your engagement helps this message reach more women who desperately need it around the world. Thank you for being here, for trusting this process, and for choosing to nourish your skin. You are not done looking beautiful, and your natural glow is certainly not gone forever at all. Your skin is simply waiting to be reactivated through proper care and the right activation signals.